This should be an active game. Two squads that really move the ball well and share the load offensively, Brent.
Well, we got some great playmakers out here, BA, so it's a multitude of guys who are going to be able to survey the floor, maybe make that backdoor play or that lob pass to the rim. It's going to be a lot of fun.
So the Raptors starting five. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. And it's Siakam in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Pass to Martin. Now here's Hero. From the arc. Here's Adebayo. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, those possessions like zombies staying alive out there, courtesy of Bam Adebayo.
Van Vliet against Lowry. Elbow shot. And that one's long. For Miami, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, BA. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Now here's Butler. Here's Martin. Hero finds Lowry. Martin outside. From outside the arc. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And it's Van Vliet off the drive. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Outside for Butler. Pass to Lowry. From behind the arc. Here's Adebayo. Barnes with the rebound. For Toronto, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Van Vliet outside. Butler with a steal. Lowry with it. Siakam covering. And there's the lob. Adebayo, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it. That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Martin with a screen on Van Vliet. Down low. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Really just mastery in the pick and roll from Kyle Lowry. Per usual, making the correct decision.
Here's Van Vliet driving to the basket. The open shot, Barnes. The rebound by Lowry.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown. Yeah, and Kyle Lowry has always used his stocky build to his advantage. But coming into this season, the Heat said he'd have to address his conditioning.
Here's Adebayo. From down in the low post, it goes. Adebayo's got his second basket. Toronto trailing. Van Vliet outside. Kicks it out to Barnes. Fires for three. Miami grabs the miss. And Grant, we saw in last year's playoffs, the hamstring injury hampered Lowry.
It really did. I mean, he plays a physical style, getting in there and taking charges. And as he enters his late 30s, staying in peak condition could help him withstand the rigors of the season.
And Toronto has possession. The Heat making their last shot, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet. Miami has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Van Vliet against Lowry. It's stolen by Trent. And stolen by Adebayo. Hits the trifecta. Adebayo's got 7 points. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Butler. Lowry against Van Vliet. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Now here's Anunoby. He's guarded closely. Van Vliet misses, and that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Lowry left side. Misses the three. That'll count. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Heat up by 6. And the And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. And it's Van Vliet in at point guard.
Leader of the 2019 Raptors championship team, Kyle Lowry, winning in those finals as the point guard. It just took his career and confidence to another level.
Here's Adebayo. Martin finds Butler. Takes the three. Here's Adebayo. Hero for three. And another shot. And Adebayo finishes inside. Adebayo's got 9.
Bam knowing what to do. He's owning the paint right now.
Van Vliet, the pass to Trent. Puts up a three. No good. And the Heat going the other way now. Lowry and the Raptors made their first finals in 2019 and facing that Warriors team that was presenting itself as a dynasty.
And man, Lowry was terrific in that series. I think he put to bed a lot of playoff demons that might have been haunting him. 7 assists per game, barely any turnovers, going up against Steph, really earning that ring and solidifying his place in the league.
Pass to Butler. The three is up. Sinks the tray. Butler's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
The three from Barnes. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Now Hero. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And the Heat lead by 14.
How about Hero? Gets inside and finds a way to sneak up his shot and get it to go.
Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. To halt the run. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
Lowry against Van Vliet. Outside for Butler. Lets it go from the wing. Rebound by Van Vliet. The Raptors have got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Siakam with the slam. Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, BA, it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
Jimmy Butler understanding the spacing on that particular possession and able to knock it down.
Trent from long range. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Lowry. Martin outside. The three. That shot, no good. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Here's Siakam. And it's Martin with the rebound. Miami has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs, Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie. Barnes finds Van Vliet. Siakam with it. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
A long swing player, Siakam uses that 6'9" length down low.
Trent against Hero. Trent with the defensive effort.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Van Vliet banked it in off the glass. Van Vliet's got 5.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Butler, the open look. Rebound by the Raptors.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Hero outside. He's off on the layup. And we've reached halftime in this one. Heat out in front. They're up 7. Appreciate it, Allie. And
24. The Raptors. 17.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. It's been a clinic out there by Bam Adebayo.
He's been a real difference maker today in terms of reeling in offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Jimmy Butler out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
Here's Lowry. Adebayo, a screen on Van Vliet. Lowry, the pass to Hero. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. To the paint. And Barnes, the bucket. On the assist from Anunoby. Barnes has got his second basket of the game. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. It's stolen by Barnes. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Here's Van Vliet. And Hero grabs the board. Hero's got 4 rebounds now. Martin, the pass to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
And the coaching staff continues to impress upon Bam to keep exploring all of his offensive talents. His confidence sky high.
Here's Van Vliet. Trent on the wing. Back to Van Vliet. Tries to break his ice. And it comes off the front of the rim.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Hero with the bucket.
In the flash, Tyler Hero makes his way to the inside. Nice use of his athleticism.
Van Vliet outside. Outside Barnes. Shot from the wing. Miami grabs the miss. Martin's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Out to Lowry. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. For Toronto, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half.
Think about well-constructed teams and themes that go with that, the Miami Heat certainly leap to mind. Their front office has just done a great job of assembling a deep roster that fits their mentality.
Here's Van Vliet. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Hero for 3. Here's Butler. Adebayo. It's not going to go for him. And it's Toronto taking it the other way, trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Siakam. Well, you would know the depth of the Miami bench is certainly felt in the strength of their second unit.
Yeah, when the starters sit down, Miami doesn't lose much. There's a tremendous combination of skill and playability that they lean on throughout the course of the regular season. And the bench certainly makes big contributions with their minutes.
Butler finds Lowry. Over Van Vliet. Miami, no good that time either. Toronto trailing. And he lobs it up top. And Siakam with the slam.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Back to Hero. Outside Butler. The Heat rebound. Adebayo.
Blocking foul called on Gary Trent Jr. First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Raptors. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. No one covering.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes.
First team foul.
Rebounded by Butler. Butler's got 5 rebounds in the game. Lowry with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Lowry. Adebayo's got 6 points in the quarter. The Raptors shooting only 30% in the third quarter. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Siakam with a screen on Lowry. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Back to Van Vliet. Outside Barnes. Inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And then Siakam with the jam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
Lowry finds Hero. Let's go with a 3. And so it's the Miami Heat ending the quarter up 10. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, a little exclamation point. Van Vliet against Lowry. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Back to Van Vliet. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Here's Martin. 3-pointer, no good. And for the Raptors, they're shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Deflects the pass. Butler with a steal. And he lobs it up. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Anunoby. And a two-handed jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Here's Hero. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal
All right, Brent, how about what Tyler Hero brings to the table?
Well, Tyler is such a huge part of why the Heat had so much success last season, coming off the bench with unbelievable consistency. And he shot the three as good as ever, raised that scoring average up. This guy is not an all-star yet, but he's on the fringe, BA. And Hero, one of those guys you just rely on coming in and giving you that offensive pop. Does a lot of things for his team on that end of the floor.
Van Vliet on the wing. He's guarded by Lowry. It's stolen. Pass to Butler. Lowry against Van Vliet. Back to Lowry. And here's Adebayo. 5 on the clock. Stolen by Siakam. Now Van Vliet. Butler covering. The three ball. It's hauled in by the Heat. Martin's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Adebayo going inside. Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
It's more and more comfortable the guys are when Bam has the ball and they cut. They know they're going to get it.
Outside Barnes. Looking to get back on track.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Heat?
Just a great job running the floor in transition. Now, he realized they were tiring out the defense early, and they took full advantage.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Siakam outside. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Outside Barnes. Sinks it from distance.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Now Lowry. Pass to Martin. Back to Lowry. Here's Adebayo. 19-footer. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron. Adebayo's got 4 points in the quarter. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Here's Trent. Rebounded by Butler. Butler's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Lowry, the pass to Butler. Wide open. And he gets the bucket. And now it's a 9-point Miami lead.
Jimmy Butler is effective scoring on the inside, so it's going to give him some chances to open up on the perimeter, and right there took advantage.
Barnes finds Trent. Launches it. And it's Martin with the rebound for Miami. They've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Hero for 3. The shot that time not on target. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend. And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Kicks it to Hero. Fires from deep. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
And maybe that's why he's nicknamed Bam. Taking contact, bam, bam.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Van Vliet up top. He's guarded by Lowry. Trent from long range. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Lowry outside. So the Heat win it. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a... All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks. So
Let's meet the starters for your
So Cleveland will get the first possession. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Barnes out there with Khem Birch. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And then there's Precious Achiuwa. Now here's Mitchell. Mobley wide open. And that one hits back iron.
Well, he has such tremendous upside, Evan Mobley, and we've even heard coaches express jealousy that J.B. Bickerstaff gets to coaching.
Young big men usually take time to adapt to this league, not him. Beyond the production, you love his maturity and the leadership by example.
Now here's Mitchell. Following the miss by Pascal Siakam. LeVert defending. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. It's LeVert on the wing. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
And Siakam has got the ball here for Toronto. It's a three-point game. Over Garland. Siakam's shot is off.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Here's Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
A drive by Garland. Cuts off the pass. LeVert against Barnes. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. Allen outside. On the wing, Mitchell. Covered by Birch. Here's LeVert. The offensive rebound. Back to Mitchell. Outside Garland. Misses the three.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
The shot's good from Achiuwa.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He will gladly take those.
Kept alive. Tries again. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And it's off from three-point range. Toronto, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Achiuwa. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Looking at this Cleveland Cavaliers team, this is a squad that really wants to get out of that championship team shadow. They want to establish their own identity.
Mitchell wide open. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Raptors with the lead. To the inside. Stolen by Mitchell. Stolen away. Achiuwa, the pass to Siakam. And Toronto turns it over again.
What is going on right now?
And so LeVert will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. We talked about it, Richard. The city of Cleveland eternally grateful to LeBron for winning them a title back in 2016.
And so is the franchise, but it's understandable why these players want to be given respect on what they've done for this team since he left, especially considering the recent success they've had with this young crew.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
And the shot is good.
And willing himself to the basket, VanVleet has earned his spot in the NBA. This guy hard to deny.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
All right, thank you, David. The Raptors making a switch here. Anunoby's checked in. Here's VanVleet. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
What a phenomenal athlete Siakam is. Just taking off and finishing with power at the rim.
To the middle. And stolen by Barnes. Here we go, one-on-one. Bobbed up there for Barnes. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Mitchell finds Allen. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
The kick out to Barnes. From deep, Trent. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Garland. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside? Wow.
A consistent threat from outside. Garland looks to fire whenever he can get open from there.
Barnes outside. Here's Van Vliet. And a missed layup. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Cavaliers on top. They lead. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what do you guys think about the Cavaliers so far in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Sharing the wing spots for them. It'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Van Vliet into the one.
Jared Allen has become a cornerstone of this Cleveland Cavalier team. He plays on both sides of the ball with such intensity.
Allen outside. Mobley left side. LeVert with it. Now guarded by Siakam. They get it again. Here's Mobley. Here's Allen. Mitchell in the corner. It's up a 3. They grab their own miss. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Allen's got the lead up to 6 now for the Cavs. Trent finds Van Vliet. Now, here's Anunoby. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Stolen by Garland. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Allen outside. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. And good that time. Allen's got 4 this quarter. And talking about Jared Allen, he sure has improved his offensive numbers in recent years.
Yeah, the average in scoring just keeps going up, averaging a double-double 3 of the last 4 seasons. Impressive young center to keep your eyes on.
Nobody near Barnes. And the 3 off target. The Cavaliers leading by 8. The pass to LeVert. Back to Mobley. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Such a wide open look. LeVert's got 5 points so far.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Here's Van Vliet. And it's Trent in the corner. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Trent's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Mobley outside. On the wing, Mitchell. It's LeVert on the wing. Well, wide open look here for Garland. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Hitting them right back. Garland fires off the 3-point answer.
And Van Vliet launches it from deep. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own. It's no good.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
Mobley with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. On deep. On the wing, Mitchell. From deep. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Got Raptors trail by 10. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
Garland dishes to Mitchell.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table, the willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior. And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him, and here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
The kick out to Barnes. Trent with the wide open look. Nailed from three-point land. Trent's got 8 points.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
There's Garland. Mobley outside. Back to Garland. Pass to Allen. Shot from 16. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Now, I understand that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Over to the left wing. Cavaliers have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. The first free throw is good.
The continued evolution of Garland has been fun to watch. Every aspect of his game continues to grow and get stronger and more confident.
Van Vliet against Garland. Van Vliet kicks to Trent. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Lobbed up there for Allen, and it's Allen slamming it down.
Making full use of that reach. Allen able to pluck the ball out of the air for that easy lob.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. Their lead at 11 points. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
16.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Darius Garland. Guys, what a contribution.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Not only does he have solid defensive instincts, he just plays extremely hard. And I know people might not realize this, but that is a skill, and it is very difficult for the opposition. It is a recipe for disaster.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And here's Garland for 3. Allen kicks to LeVert. Outside Garland. Missed it, even after all those chances. Oh, Anunoby in position. It's stolen by Allen. Mitchell outside. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's, I see you, big fella.
Can you believe that?
When he took off, I was not expecting that.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Mitchell against Trent. Mitchell passes to Allen. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Allen's got the lead up to 11 now for Cleveland. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Loads it up there for Siakam. It's stolen by Allen. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Raptors trail by 11. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Allen, and slam dunk by Allen.
Fantastic work from Allen, taking the contact on the chin, burying the shot.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's Mobley outside. Here's the lob to the hoop. And it's Mitchell missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
The Cavaliers leading by 13. LeVert the pass to Allen. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That's his third foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Mitchell. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Shot from the top of the key, and he comes up with the deuce. Mitchell's got 8.
And this is what Mitchell delivers for his team. He's an efficient shooter you can rely on for buckets.
Barnes can't get it to go. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Garland looking it over. Passes to LeVert from deep three-point range. Barnes grabs the miss. Raptors trail by 15. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Mitchell outside. From deep. No good there. Now Toronto takes it the other way. And Fred Van Vliet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin Van Vliet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
And so Van Vliet nails both of them. GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
A nice shot by Mobley.
This is something that Mobley is still developing, but nice to see him take a confident shot from the arc.
Pass to Trent. Back to Van Vliet. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
LeVert from outside. Barnes grabs the miss. Raptors trail by 16. Siakam with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Siakam's shot is off. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
With 1 on the clock, doesn't get it to drop for him. And so it's Cleveland with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The Cavaliers leading by 16 on the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Sharing the wing spots for them. It'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. And it's Van Vliet in at the points. He had a nice open look right there. Mobley's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Cleveland. Raptors trail by 19. Looking to get back on track here. And here is Trent outside. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Here's Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Trent. Mitchell passes to LeVert. Shot from 12. Toronto grabs the miss. Barnes has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Anunoby. Good D by Mobley.
Does what he has to do to avoid the blocks, but hard to stay in control when you change your shot.
Mitchell way outside. The shot missing. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Van Fleet attacking. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cavaliers. High post Allen. Barnes on him. In the corner, it's Mobley. Garland kicks to LeVert. And the three ball is good. And the Cavaliers lead by 19.
Getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great time right there.
Anunoby passes to Van Fleet. Barnes outside. Here's Siakam. Second chance shot. Barnes can't get it to go. The Cavaliers leading by 19 points. Mitchell outside. Kicks it to Garland. Takes a three. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Anunoby finds Trent from past the arc. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Now Garland. And there's the pass to Mobley. 4 on the clock. The deep three from Mitchell. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Barnes with it. And Allen picks him up defensively. Siakam kicks to Barnes. Barnes with another miss. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
And here's Van Fleet from the arc. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Cleveland.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Allen.
Honestly, I just love how relentless he is on the glass, making a big effort to pull the ball in and give his teammates extra chances.
Van Vliet can't get that one to fall.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
LeVert kicks to Mobley. And here's Garland for 3. The Cavaliers with a new 14. And it's LeVert on the follow. And the Cavaliers lead by 17.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd. This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Garland kicks to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Lobbed up there for Allen. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And here's Trent outside. Hits it from three-point range.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the...
The Raptors with a singular focus as they get off the team bus, looking to lock down a valuable win on the road. And Grant, we've got two teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. And it's Siakam in at the center position. Now here's Van Vliet. To the inside, Anunoby. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes.
He's heady, he's unselfish. All Van Vliet does is make winning plays.
Here's Brogdon, outside for Gallinari. Pass to Tatum, Anunoby with it. Picked up by Tatum. Here's Barnes. Hauled in by Brown. The Celtics on offense.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. The kick out to Van Vliet. Over Brogdon. Unable to get that one. And Boston going the other way now. And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position, Grant.
Not great length, but strong as any, BA. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
And here are the Raptors now. After the basket by Boston. That one goes. Count it.
Love the strength on that drive by Fred Van Vliet. He is tough and he's aggressive.
Tatum against Anunoby. Tatum passes to Brogdon. Oh, there's the alley. And Williams punches it home.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Here's Van Vliet. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
I mean, an excellent ball handler who varies his pace. Van Vliet knows how to create separation.
Brogdon with the ball. Outside Tatum. Back to Brogdon. It's Brown on the wing. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's Tatum. And the call will be against Fred VanVleet. That's his first foul. Horford, he's checked in for Boston. Smart comes in for Brogdon. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Smart outside. Horford outside. Here's Brown. Another one falls for Boston.
This speaks to Brown's desire to become a focal point of this offense. He's such a confident shooter now.
And Smitty, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team in the NBA. They take great pride in that.
Since the Grizzlies relocated to Memphis in 2001, Canada has belonged to the Raptors. BA, you can tell they take pride in this. They don't just represent the city of Toronto, but the entire country.
Now here's Tatum. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's VanVleet. Horford with the block.
The great positioning, the 7'1" wingspan. That combination makes Horford a dangerous shot blocker.
The Celtics have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
From downtown, and Brown, the bucket on the assist from Smart. Brown's got 10 points in the game.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Now here's Smart. Out left to the wing. Horford passes to Brown. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. VanVleet finds Trent. Can they get it? And the layup is up and in.
Fights his way through the trees. Gary Trent Jr. with a nice finish.
Now Smart. Right wing. Outside, Brown. Horford, right side. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Tatum fires the 3. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
There's no lack of confidence in Tatum when it comes to his three-point shot. He's looking to do damage from long range on every possession.
And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And here's VanVleet. The 3 from Barnes. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Celtics up 9. And quarter number. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. And here's Brown for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
They're taking over this one in effortless fashion. When Brown is cooking like this, keep working the ball to him.
Up top, Anunoby. And so the ball out of bounds. Anunoby touched it last. And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Grant.
Hey, B.A., an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Pass to Brown. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
And here's VanVleet. Shoots from 12. And again, Toronto, no good. Here's Tatum. From deep. And they recover it. Outside, Brown. Smart for three. Barnes with the rebound. The Raptors have got none of their first three shots to fall so far in the second. Van Vliet, the pass to Trent. There's the three. Van Vliet misses. For Boston, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Now here's Brown. 13 points in the game.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Looking to get it going. Back to Anunoby. Van Vliet outside. Good on the shot. Van Vliet's got 6 points.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. There's Tatum with the three. Kept alive by Boston. Brown finds Smart. Back to Brown. Horford left side. Outside Tatum. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist. 6 points for him. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
It's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Scotty Barnes gets a little room to shoot the corner three, and he drains it.
A minute 42 left in the first half. Horford outside. Out to the wing. Clock at 6. Back to Smart. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Celtics lead by 12.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Pass to Barnes. .111 left in the first half. The lead now cut to single digits. Barnes has got 6 here in the quarter.
Doesn't take many. Scotty Barnes, money on that three.
Horford outside. Now Smart. On the wing, Tatum. Left side, Brown. Horford outside. They get the rebound. The kick to Tatum. Three-pointer. Nope. Shooting 3 for 8 in the game now. Toronto has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in the game. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first half. Smart finds Horford. Drills it from deep. Horford's got his first 3 points of the game.
You see the great fundamentals. Horford sets up for the quick shot off the feed. No hesitation.
Here's Van Vliet. And the layup is good.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
And so it's the Boston Celtics ending the quarter up 10. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be... And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
So for the Raptors right now, Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. Back to Smart. Pass to Brown. Tatum with it. The three. And the three-pointer goes. Tatum's got 11 points.
Nice play. Tatum consistent with that jump shot, especially off the catch.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Horford pulls it in.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Pass to Tatum for three. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
That 2021 draft class was stacked with talent. You look at a guy like Scotty Barnes. He went 4th overall, a player any team would love to have.
He's been their top scorer, but he's really had to fight for it. He'll need to be more efficient in the future for this club to reach its full potential.
Horford outside. Here's the three. Nails it from three. He has 6. You know what sticks out with Barnes is his versatility on both ends of the court.
BA, let's talk about the defensive end. He is disruptive. He has a 7'3" wingspan, and he can guard 1 through 5. Offensively, he can handle, pass, and score. The sky is the limit for Scotty Barnes, BA.
For Boston, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Outside Tatum. The three is up. And again, Boston with the triple.
Growing into his role as a franchise player, Tatum with a huge game. It's been so much fun watching him tonight.
Anunoby on the wing. Pass to Trent. Here's Van Vliet. Fires it from 18. And too long on the shot.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Brown with it. 13 points in the game. Now Tatum. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Trent finds Siakam. And stolen by Williams. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." PA?
All right, thanks, Alec. Trent outside. They need this. Back to Van Vliet. Fires the three. Boston with a rebound. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise. It's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And here's Smart. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And the foul on Gary Trent. That's his first foul of the game.
Junior. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Tatum. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game. This one for 3.
On top of being a high-level run-and-jump athlete, Siakam shows great lateral speed. He can guard both on the perimeter and in the post.
Van Vliet outside. Launches a 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Van Vliet's got 14 points.
Poor defense there. That's his bread and butter. You have to crowd him out on the perimeter.
29 seconds left in the third quarter. Here comes Toronto on the push. And he's going for the oop here. Here's Tatum. He's got 14. Boston again missing. With 4 on the clock, it's tipped. And so it's Boston in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. A big difference in shooting percentages. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Well, the Celtics shooting 47% in this one, looking efficient. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair, and it's Smart in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And the call will be against Fred VanVleet. That's his third foul so far.
First team foul.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Tatum. 5 to shoot. Back to Brown. From deep three-point range. Rebound by the Raptors.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Trent, the pass to Barnes. Shoots over Horford. And no good. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Now here's Tatum. Pass to Horford. From downtown. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. Siakam's got 4 rebounds in the game. And there's the lob. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate, was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
Outside Tatum to the paint. It's stolen by Trent. Pass to VanVleet. Goes up on the wing. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got rebound number 7 tonight. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Horford for 3. Counted from distance. And the Celtics lead by 17.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Siakam against Smart. Pass to Brown. Now Tatum, 5 on the clock, to the middle. And there's Horford on the assist from Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game.
Look at how Tatum surveys the whole floor. That's how he spots the wide-open man.
VanVleet, the pass to Barnes. Off target from three-point range. Boston has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Brown with it. Smart outside. Horford outside. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Here's Trent. He can't get it to go. Smart with the defensive effort. A minute 53 left in the fourth. And here's Brown for 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Siakam's got his 5th rebound in this one. Looking to end this cold spell. Tatum pulls it in.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
Smart outside. The 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Siakam's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Celtics.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just 2 tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Jason Tatum.
He played with a lot of fire, a lot of heart, especially on the glass. He's one of those guys who acts like every rebound is his, and many of them were tonight.
With the teardrop, offensive rebound. Up top, Brown. Pass to Smart. Tatum with it. They get it back. Horford outside. Here's Brown. And misses it off the right side of the rim. VanVleet left side. Here's Trent. No good from the wing.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Here's Brown. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Now Siakam from deep. That one is off. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
tonight, Doris. Two of the top big men in the league going head-to-head.
Kevin, these are two teams that try to get their centers as many touches as possible. They are the axis upon which these offenses rotate, and how much the defense can guard that entry pass will be a key tonight.
So here's Miami's starting group. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Martin is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. Now here is Lowry. And a miss there on the triple. Van Vliet with it. Lowry picks him up. Stolen by Martin. A 3-ball. Rebound by the Raptors. Siakam passes to Van Vliet. Now Anunoby. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. 3-pointer. Hands it from downtown. Van Vliet's got 5 points so far.
Now, Fred Van Vliet has become a true impact player. This guy remarkably consistent from deep.
Butler against Anunoby. Charity stripe shot. Adebayo on the follow.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Here's Trent at the tip. Siakam on the follow.
Well, you love the relentless energy from Siakam. It's sort of a staple of his game. Gets to the offensive glass there.
Van Vliet against Lowry. Stolen by Van Vliet. And here's the break. Siakam passes to Anunoby. The layup missed. Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep here.
And when the stakes get high and you need a big shot, we know how dependable Fred Van Vliet is.
It feels to me, Greg, like the bigger the moment, the more dangerous Fred Van Vliet is. We've seen him so many times knock down so many huge shots. Doesn't matter the setting, Eastern Conference Finals or NBA Finals. This guy, the very definition of fearless.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, Fred Van Vliet is such a crafty basketball player. At that size, you'd have to be. Nice job drawing the contact there.
And the Raptors, Doris, with one of the elite front offices recognized in the NBA.
And Kevin, because of that, a highly paid one as well. Remember, a recruitment battle, not just with the NBA, but English soccer, to keep their leadership intact. But the track record is there to justify that top billing, no doubt about it.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Lowry with the ball. Now guarded by Siakam. There's Hero with the 3. Miami no good on that time either. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. It's stolen by Adebayo. Bounce pass from Anunoby. Lobbed up there for Van Vliet. He can't get that one.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in.
Well, we know how Tyler Hero is a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the 6th Man of the Year winner. He really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
And Hero drops them both. And Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his regular season number.
And Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Adebayo's got his second basket.
Now, the consistency with which Kyle Lowry involves his teammates is really a sight to behold. This guy's such a good passer.
The putback, Siakam on the follow. The Heat trail by 7. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, perfect timing on that alley-oop. Adebayo has a real connection with his teammates.
Trent outside. Fires for 3. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. He'd have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Butler against Anunoby. Outside for Lowry. Hero on the wing. It's deflected. Now the Raptors moving it up. Trent with it. Picked up by Hero. Here's Van Vliet. That shot off the mark. And it's Miami the other way. Lowry from outside. And it's off the back rim. No good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Martin attacking. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
Inside. Here's Siakam. And it's Miami with the rebound. Hero kicks to Adebayo. Martin for 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
This guy works so hard on the defensive end. Scotty Barnes committed to it.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Toronto.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, get into them, and coming up with some cookies along the way.
You've also got to love the way they've been crashing the offensive glass. Multiple opportunities, not giving up on possessions. Beautiful.
Anunoby in at the forward with Barnes next to him. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. And it's Siakam in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. The Heat trail by 6. Lowry fires away from outside. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And stolen by Barnes. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel.
Heat ball.
It's so hard, isn't it, Doris, to define Scotty Barnes's position? Point forward would probably, I guess that'd be correct.
I guess, Kev. And it almost doesn't matter, right? Because what we know about Scotty Barnes is he's got big-time talent. He can make plays, he can get downhill, he can rebound and run with the basketball in his hand. And think about it. He is a guy still with so much upside. Imagine when he locks in completely and understands the NBA game. Sky's the limit.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
Anunoby kicks to Van Vliet. The kick out to Barnes. It's stolen by Adebayo. Trent against Butler. Down low. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, terrific read from Jimmy Butler. He is unwilling to get sped up. He knows when to place the pass and where.
Pass to Siakam. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Looks it up for Adebayo. And stolen by Barnes. Here's Van Vliet. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Martin with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Siakam's got 8 points.
Now this guy continues to build his offensive skill set. Pascal Siakam with the mid-range jumper.
Hero passes to Adebayo. It's the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. 12 points for him.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Adebayo with the ball for Miami. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Good ball movement here by Miami.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
To the inside. Outside Lowry. Outside Butler. 6 on the shot clock. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
A minute 50 left to play here in the second quarter. Martin wide open. He fires. Connects from three-point range. Martin's got the lead up to 1 now for Miami.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Lowry. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Gary Trent Jr.
Kyle Lowry may be just a shade over 6 foot, but he has zero problem mixing it up down low. This guy plays with such great fight.
And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
Kicks it out to Van Vliet. There's the 3. And the Raptors miss again. Heat on offense. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Martin the pass to Butler. And stolen by Barnes. And here they come. Floats it up there for Siakam. Trent outside. Off target from three-point range.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
He hits that shot, his first of the night, now 1 for 6.
Well, brought up in an unselfish system, Pascal Siakam takes great pride keeping his teammates involved.
Here's Hero. Good on the jump shot.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Trent, left side. A 3 from Barnes. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside Butler. Adebayo down low. And Adebayo throws it down.
And terrific to see Adebayo putting up big numbers. He's continuing to grow as a scorer.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go.
23.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Lowry in at the point. Stolen by Van Vliet. Here's Barnes. Yep, that one goes.
You get the sense Scotty Barnes is very comfortable in the painted area. That's easy work.
The son of an NBA vet, Gary Trent Jr.'s game is very different than his dad.
Well, obviously, Gary Sr. had more size and therefore was a post player in a different generation. The younger Mr. Trent, an excellent shooter from deep. Pretty much the opposite style of play.
Miami again turning it over.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Toronto trailing. Second half just getting started, about a minute played. Here's Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
Now just show off that basketball IQ, Mr. Fred VanVleet. Pretty pass, sir.
Now the pass to Butler. Beyond the arc. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game. This is it to Siakam. From deep three-point range. It's hauled in by the Heat. Takes a shot at the elbow. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Siakam passes to Anunoby. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Miami leading by 3. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. And Siakam has got the ball here for Toronto. Here's Van Vliet. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Three-pointer, Butler. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists in the game. Van Vliet against Lowry. Trent outside, fires from deep. Raptors get it back. It's stolen by Adebayo. To the middle. Here's Butler. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Van Vliet kicks to Trent. And sometimes in the closing moments, NBA games can slow to a crawl. Of course, you and I know that firsthand. Intentional fouls, replay reviews. What should the league revise in terms of that?
The most important thing they did is take some of the replay reviews and allow Secaucus to deal with it. That speeds up action. The fact of the matter is fouls and free throws at the end of the game are part of strategy. And yes, we need to be quick with replay reviews, but we have to understand this is strategic and important stuff that happens.
To stop the drought, here's Barnes. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Well, you know this about OG Anunoby. This guy's going to give you tremendous effort nightly. Really good job on the glass.
Now, Hero lets the 3 fly. Lowry finds Hero. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Hero's got the lead up to 8 now for Miami.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make him pay.
Here's Barnes. Rebound by the Heat. Hero's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Adebayo. Anunoby with it. Now defended by Adebayo. The shot's good. Van Vliet's got 9.
Well, this is one of OG Anunoby's calling cards. His disruptive nature on the defensive end turns into transition opportunities. That is beautiful.
Martin, the pass to Butler. No good on that one. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Lobbed up there for Barnes. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Outside for Martin. For 3. Buries it from 3-point range. He's got 6.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Oh, a little bit of a high wire act there from Hero. Getting elevated, giving them a dose of energy on that alley-oop.
And Butler puts up a deep 3. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And so it's Miami ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Defensively, they have... And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Raptors trail by 9. Sharing the wing spots for them. It'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Hero kicks to Adebayo. Outside for Lowry. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. And the Heat lead by 12.
Well, this is one thing that Kyle Lowry does well. Gets off the basketball and able to rise and fire on the catch. Impressive shot.
Trent gets the bucket.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Martin for three. That shot missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The drive by Barnes.
Oh, Scotty Barnes off the deck into the cup. Nice finish.
Martin with a screen on Trent to the paint. And finished off by Martin.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Here's Anunoby. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Butler passes to Hero. No good with the triple. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. Here's Siakam. Anunoby controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Pass to Martin. Here's Butler. And Barnes comes to help. Martin finds Hero. Back to Martin. Shot clock at 6. Outside Butler. Fires the three. Fred VanVleet grabs the miss.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Hero passes to Martin. The kick outside to Butler. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by Martin.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Raptors trail by 7. Trent outside. VanVleet passes to Trent. On the wing, Anunoby. Back to Trent. And he uses the glass on the layup. And it's 7 points for Gary Trent Jr.
Gary Trent Jr. has been fearless since the moment he stepped into the NBA. How about that big-time bucket?
Lowry inside the line. And stolen by Barnes. Deflects the pass. Looking to end his cold spell. Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Siakam. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Toronto.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Miami no good on that time either. And the Raptors with possession. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. For 3, VanVleet. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And how about the leadership there from VanVleet? Ready to put this team on his back and give them that crucial bucket.
Here's Hero. Offensive rebound. Outside for Martin. Back to Adebayo. Heat moving the ball around. The pass to Lowry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Toronto grabs the miss. Now the Raptors moving it up. VanVleet with the ball.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Lowry kicks to Hero. Takes the 3. Outside for Lowry. Launches a 3. Barnes grabs the miss. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
Trent. Rebound by Butler.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Lowry fires away from outside. 3-pointer, Martin. Passes to Hero. He kicks it to Lowry. Shot to stop the run. Buries the triple.
The very definition of clutch. Kyle Lowry rises to the occasion.
Bobbed up there for Barnes. Count it!
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Timeout called, the Heat. They trail by 1. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And guys, it all comes down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up.
And so the big win by Toronto.
Raptors. It's
Boy, some great young talent, Allie. Thanks for that. So Cleveland will get first possession. Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3. Here's Mitchell. And that one drops. A battle of 2 terrific front courts here. The rare night when guards take a backseat, Richard.
Times have changed. Front courts used to dominate the game. I remember in the 90s when it was Shaquille O'Neal, Hakeem Olajuwon, Patrick Ewing. That's when the game was dominated by bigs. But then once spacing happened, now tonight, it looks like an old 90s basketball game.
Both free throws good from Barnes.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
Mobley, a screen on Van Vliet. Garland, the pass to LeVert. 6 to shoot. Outside Mitchell. No good on the 3. And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
Outside for Mitchell. Fires for 3. Second chance shot. Oh, sweet move. Barnes with the rebound. Here's Toronto now. Down low. Here's Siakam. Kicks it out to Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. Over Garland. Van Vliet misses.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Rejected by Siakam.
And the coaching staff, they love this. I mean, Siakam, he's engaged, aggressive, just getting after it on the defensive end. Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul. Mitchell against Trent. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. That one falls.
Watching Allen go to work inside is a thing of beauty. He's so confident operating around the rim.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And then Siakam with the jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Barnes with it, picked up by Allen. Trent's shot is off.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Toronto. And he makes the first.
Taking 2 shots.
Trent hits them both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Garland against Van Vliet. It's LeVert on the wing. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Ooh, stolen by Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Easy for the big man Allen to get up and throw it down.
Trent outside. Back to Van Vliet. Rejected by Allen. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Allen. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And here's LeVert for 3. Cranes the triple.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. Over Garland. And again, Toronto no good.
Pascal Siakam. That's
And it's tied up with that one.
And you know what's so funny is that after his rookie season, there was speculation about Garland's ability, but he has shown continued growth and has worked his way into an all-star.
54 seconds left to play in the first. And Allen gets it to go on the assist from LeVert. Allen's got 6.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes to stop the run. No good that time. And it's Cleveland the other way. And he lobs it up. And Mobley throws it down.
It must be nice to have a 7-footer like Mobley that you can just throw pretty much anything up there and he'll go get it.
Van Vliet finds Barnes. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And Mobley throws it down.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Siakam, no good. And here's LeVert for 3. Barnes with the rebound. Here's Siakam on the take. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Cleveland leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Pass to Mobley. And again, it's Cleveland converting.
That's just crazy to me. Guys like Evan Mobley that are 7-footers, they are entering into the league right now with a nice jumper.
Here's Trent. And here's Barnes. And out of bounds. The Cavs will take it. The Cavaliers leading. LeVert outside. Shoots over Anunoby. They get it again. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
And a deep 3 from Van Vliet. Cavaliers with a rebound.
And, man, it has been so impressive watching Evan Mobley, my pick for the Rookie of the Year, make such a quick impact in the league. You've got to be excited about his future.
And Siakam with the slam.
That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Sure does.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. Lets it go from deep. Siakam pulls down the board. And what you have to admire about Mobley is how long he is.
He uses his length well to get his shot off in the post, as well as on defense where he understands how to distract shooters. Such a promising player.
Garland against Van Vliet. Garland, the pass to LeVert. Back to Garland. Pass to Allen. 6 on the shot clock. And he's going for the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. To the paint. It's a one-on-one situation. It's stolen by Garland. Now here's Allen. Back to Mitchell. To the right side. Mobley passes to Mitchell. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. Toronto trailing. Here's Anunoby. Pass to Trent. It's stolen by Garland. Now Allen. The shot comes out.
That's just the bucket. Look, you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. The Cavaliers have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Mobley, a screen on Van Vliet. Garland for three. Gets the three to fall. And the Cavaliers lead by 7. Well, we talk about the critical importance of the wing position, RJ. From the time you played, how do you think that position has evolved?
Well, when you talk about positionless basketball, it really falls on the forwards. You want them to have more responsibilities. You want them to be able to guard 1 through 5. You want to be able to run your offense through them. So the wings in positionless basketball have a lot more responsibility.
The three from Mitchell. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Siakam's got his 4th rebound in this one. Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Over to the wing. Garland against Van Vliet. The three. Second chance effort. The shake. Siakam pulls down the board. Toronto's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Anunoby can't get it to go. A chance at a 2 for 1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Stolen by Van Vliet. Throws it up high. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Mobley. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game.
Mobley is a gifted scorer down low.
Van Vliet against Garland. Fires top of the key. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
From deep, Mitchell. That shot missing. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's...
The Cavaliers, 25.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Evan Mobley really making a difference here.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
On the court right now for Cleveland. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the small forward position. And the shot is good by Garland.
When you give Garland these looks, oh, he's going to find ways to capitalize. But I love his aggressiveness.
Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Siakam with a screen on Garland. Pass to Siakam. Ooh, stolen by Allen. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Here's Garland. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And now it's a 6-point Cleveland lead. Now here's Van Vliet. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far.
The defense of Allen, it will continue to earn him quite a bit of money.
Here's Barnes. Good D by Mobley. And the Cavs shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Garland, the pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Stolen by Van Vliet. Here's Trent. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. Siakam's got 8 points.
A fantastic athlete. You love the effort Siakam shows on the glass to keep plays going.
Van Vliet against Garland. Here's Mitchell. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Grant, Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. Not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
That's true, B.A. But Donovan's got a good reason to wear it. Paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said growing up, everyone always took 23, so he went to MJ's return number 45.
The try by Van Vliet. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. LeVert goes against Siakam. Outside Garland. Pass to LeVert. Mobley with it. Shot clock at 6. And another miss by Cleveland. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Here's Siakam. Mobley with the block.
Hard to protect your shot from Mobley's length. Look, he just bats that ball away.
LeVert passes to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Anunoby. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
No debate there. He got hammered.
That free throw's good from Anunoby. And the three-point shot, so important, Richard. That's something you added after you came into the league. What was that process like?
Well, look, as the game tilted that direction, it was no secret. You have to put in that time. But what I try and tell people is that it took me 3 years before I was able to even become a consistent three-point shooter, and another 5 before I became a good one. So as long as you're putting in the work, you're going to see the results.
Those who evolve are those who stay around. And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul of the game. 1:36 left in the third quarter here. Outside for LeVert. 6 to shoot. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. LeVert's got 6 points.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. And he lobs it up top. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Trent with it. Picked up by Allen. To the inside. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Garland against Van Vliet. The 3 from Mitchell. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great dime right there.
Trent finds Siakam. Over Allen. Siakam, no good.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Mitchell drives in. Off the left rim and out. The Raptors have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Trent, the pass to Siakam. Throw it down on the lob.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. And here's Garland. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Siakam's gotten 5 of his 11 shots to go here. Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
And this is how dominant Allen can be. If you continue to feed him, he will reward you.
Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam from deep. Cavaliers with a rebound. Mobley's got his 7th rebound here tonight. LeVert outside. To the left wing. To the middle. Stolen by Siakam. Outside Barnes. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup.
And I have no clue how he got that one to fall. Pulling some magic in the midair and torturing the defense in the process.
And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's foul number 2 for him. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Allen. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. Over LeVert. Anunoby can't get it to go.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Garland, the pass to Allen. The shot's good. Allen's got 6 in the quarter.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Garland against Van Vliet. Out to Garland. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to LeVert. Takes the 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 5 assists in the game.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Siakam, no good. For Cleveland, they've got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Mitchell against Trent. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Outside for Mitchell. From deep, Mobley. Tries again. LeVert outside. Allen inside. Working on Siakam. Allen finds Garland. From deep, Mobley. The offensive rebound. Outside for LeVert. Outside Mitchell. From outside the arc. And he recovers it. Back to LeVert. Goes up again. Mobley outside. It's stolen by Trent. Barnes with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. The putback. It's good on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Garland against Van Vliet. Pass to LeVert. From deep three-point range. He can't hit that time. And Toronto will come the other way. Barnes passes to Trent. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Right side Mitchell. Inside. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Trent.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Cavaliers.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jared Allen.
And his activity level on defense, self-evident, racking up steals, deflections. I mean, he was a handful tonight.
Anunoby can't get it to go. And the Cavaliers with possession here. They lead by 11. Mobley passes to LeVert. Siakam against Mobley. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight. Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Outside Garland. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are...
for joining us on 2K. And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Rob Williams is out there with Gallinari, and it's Brogdon in at the 1 spot. And so it's the Raptors getting on the board first. Brogdon kicks to Tatum. The shot, no good. Good D by Anunoby. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Rebound by Williams.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Tatum's shot is off. Here's Barnes. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
It's hauled in by Brown. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Brogdon with it, now guarded by Siakam. Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
Trent outside. Rebound Boston. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups, and I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
Van Vliet against Brogdon. Williams with the defensive effort.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
I got him. Brown against Van Vliet. Inside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Some changes for Boston. Horford comes in for Gallinari. And Smart subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. Celtics have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Outside Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. Puts it up from 12. Siakam pulls it in. The Raptors have gone 2 of 6 from the field. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live, right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Thank you, David. Here's Barnes. Following the basket by Robert Williams. Siakam misses.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Tatum wide open, he fires one. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Tatum's got 6 points.
And no doubt what's on Tatum's mind when that pass is coming to him. He's got a scorer's mentality. If it's a clean look, he's going to let it fly.
Barnes can't get it to go.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Tatum, that's for 2. Good D by Siakam. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 6. And Siakam throws it down.
Assertive move by Pascal Siakam. Slamming it in before anyone can contest it.
So it's the Celtics now, after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Van Vliet on the wing. He's covered by Brown and stolen by Horford. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Boston leading by 4. Brown feeling it out a bit, and he banks in the layup.
And Brown is just a physical beast, especially inside where he gets whatever he wants.
Trent, and he goes in for the dunk.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The three from Tatum. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
There's the lob to Brown. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
What an athlete this kid is. Brown, it's just fun watching him get up and throw it down.
And so it's Boston with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Boston.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the center position. It's Smart with the drive. And finished off by Williams.
What I really love about this kid, you know, Williams he's physical, he's explosive, and yes, he plays above the rim. He just brings that nastiness to the game.
Anunoby passes to Barnes. Here's Van Vliet. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Love the strength on that drive by Fred VanVleet. He is tough and he's aggressive.
And a deep roster for the Raptors. But Smitty, do they have the star power, the star talent to win big?
Well, they have Scotty Barnes. He was last season's Rookie of the Year. His growth will be key. But with Fred VanVleet and Pascal Siakam, all-star caliber players, Toronto's not shy on talent, Kevin.
Here's Van Vliet. That one's not going to go. Good work defensively by Smart. The 3 from Tatum. Not going to go that time. And Toronto will come the other way. Siakam inside. Guarded by Horford. Here's Van Vliet. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First game foul.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Brown dishes to Smart. It's Brown with the drive. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Brown's got the lead up to 10 now for the Celtics. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Trent can't hit. The Celtics have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Looking to get back on track here. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Here's Van Vliet. Horford with the rebound. Celtics leading by 10. Goes up from the top of the key. He gets it in there. Tatum's got 8.
And he just lulls the defense to sleep at times with his handle before pulling up. You can't back off this guy. That's just inviting trouble.
Here's Van Vliet. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Smitty, Fred VanVleet has really come into his own as a starter.
He has, Kevin. He has proven he can run an offense. He's also a dynamic and confident scorer, and someone you can depend on to sink big-time shots.
And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now, and let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
Here's Barnes. Drives to the hoop. Siakam. Rebound by Williams. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Raptors trail by 12. Here's Barnes. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. There's the triple. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 9.
Well, Fred could do this all day. He's that confident in his long-range shooting.
Up top, Brown. Defended by Trent. Brown the pass to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Van Vliet finds Anunoby. That's a 2 from Barnes. And that one goes long. Boston leading by 11. Smart on the wing. Floats it up for Williams. And Williams throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Siakam inside the three-point line. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. The Celtics have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. Shot and game clock separated by 5. It's Brown with the drive. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And you aren't going to slow down Brown when he's scoring the ball like this. He is simply on a tear.
Trent kicks to Anunoby. Good on the triple.
I like that approach, playing inside out, forcing the defense to scramble.
Up in time. That one doesn't drop. And that concludes the first half. Celtics out in front. They lead by 12. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. To the middle.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Celtics leading by 8. Now Smart. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Tatum, that's for 2. Doesn't go that time. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Anunoby finds Siakam. Now Van Vliet. And stolen by Williams. Tatum way outside. Tatum with another miss. The Raptors shooting 41% for the game. Smitty, OG Anunoby from the UK has had a nice impact on the game.
And he said he wants to grow the game in England. OG's hoping to open up some paths to the NBA for young players from the UK.
Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. We'll see Robert Williams go to the line here. It's going to be on Siakam.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever they ask of him.
He is a scoring machine right now, but he needs more support from his teammates if they want to win this one.
The kick out to Tatum. Lets it go with the 3. Toronto grabs the miss.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Smart passes to Brown. Tatum on the wing. Shoots over Anunoby. Brown finds Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so...
The previous play is under review.
Everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Tatum against Anunoby. Tatum kicks to Smart. From the arc. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Barnes has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
Here's Brown. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And really, Brown is very talented at nailing shots, even while getting hit. What muscle this guy has.
For Boston, they have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one early.
And up around 82% as a team a season ago. So they know how to make the most of those opportunities.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Boston leading by 4. There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. Here's Brown. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Horford, and the dunk by Horford.
Unselfish play by Tatum, getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot.
Got it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Van Vliet.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Anunoby against Tatum. He kicks it to Horford. Shot clock at 5. And it's Boston with another.
Stretches the floor nicely for a big, versatile. Horford's become a perennial all-star.
Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Boston shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Brown no good on the free throw.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive, as relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
Tatum on the wing. Here he goes. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
A mix of agility and strength makes Tatum lethal inside. He can easily work around the defense.
For 3, Siakam. They get it back. Trent passes to Barnes. And stolen by Tatum. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Brown's got the ball. And finished off by Williams.
And the skills of Brown. Not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Celtics as they end the third. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the floor for Boston, the post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point. Anunoby against Tatum. Anunoby kicks to Trent. Some solid defense from Brown. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. And here's Tatum for three. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. And the Celtics lead by 13. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
For three, Van Vliet. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Tatum pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Tatum's got 5 points in the quarter.
And even back in high school, Tatum had the knockdown mid-range jumper. We don't see that as much from him now, but he's still got that in his bag.
Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Driving to the basket. Got that bucket in no time at all. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Brown. To the inside. And it's Williams finishing it off.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Floats it up for Horford. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Barnes has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Anunoby, good.
This is what you want to do with the young guns. Get him out in transition. Anunoby can run all day.
Now here's Tatum. Pass to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Over Trent. Outside, Smart. And here is Tatum. Toronto grabs the miss. Barnes has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Siakam. Al Horford with the rebound. Boston leading by 13. Smart dishes to Tatum. Back to Smart. Outside Tatum. The 3. Rebound by the Raptors.
Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
And here's Trent outside. Good work defensively by Smart. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Outside Tatum. Fires from deep. Tatum with another miss.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible. And so far, they've been super successful using this attack.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
Smart passes to Brown. Right side Horford. And there's the pass to Smart. Back to Brown. The Celtics working the ball around now. Over Trent. The kick out to Tatum. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Brown. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Just 5 on the clock. Stolen by Van Vliet.
Add that steal to the list of things they've done right here tonight. It's been a dominant performance at both ends.
OG's a tricky cover, has strength, has quickness, and just still learning the game.
He drops the first one, and that brings them to within 10. Both free throws good from Anunoby. 44 seconds left in the game. Tatum with it. Brown outside. Smart on the wing. Passes it to Brown. Tatum on the wing. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Anunoby. A terrific move by Tatum to score. And the Celtics lead by 11.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Now Brown. And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. And all right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.